From the outside, the house on Fox Hollow Farm looked like success. It sat on more than 18 acres outside Westfield, Indiana. There was a long gravel drive, a swimming pool, and enough distance from the road that nothing happening inside could be heard by neighbors. Herb Baumeister lived there with his wife and children. He ran a chain of thrift stores. He attended church. He was known by most accounts as difficult, but normal. Nothing about the property suggested it would later become one of the largest crime scenes in Indiana history. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, men began disappearing in Indianapolis. Most of them were last seen in the same general areas: downtown bars, nightclubs, places where people went to meet someone briefly and then move on. At first, there was no pattern authorities could act on. Many of the missing men were gay. At the time, this complicated reporting. Some families believed their loved ones had simply left town. Others hesitated to involve police at all. Reports came in slowly, spread over years, often without urgency. By the early 1990s, detectives began to notice similarities. Several witnesses described meeting a man who introduced himself as Brian Smart. He was described as awkward but friendly, middle-aged, wealthy. He drove expensive cars. He invited people back to his home north of the city. Most of them never returned. In 1994, one man did. He told police that after meeting Baumeister, he went to Fox Hollow Farm. Inside the house, he noticed something unsettling, not immediately violent, but wrong. Baumeister became distant. He avoided eye contact. He turned on a swimming pool pump in the basement and raised the volume of the music. At one point, Baumeister allegedly attempted to strangle him. The man escaped and reported the incident. Police took the statement seriously, but they had no body, no crime scene, and no prior record tying Baumeister to violence. When detectives attempted to follow up, Baumeister declined to cooperate. His attorney intervened. The investigation stalled. Meanwhile, life at Fox Hollow Farm continued. Baumeister's wife later told investigators that she noticed strange behavior around the property. Bones were found, scattered across the land. Baumeister claimed they were from animals. Given the size of the property and the presence of wildlife, the explanation seemed plausible at the time. She trusted him. In 1996, after continued pressure from missing persons advocates and new witness statements, police obtained a search warrant for the property. Baumeister agreed to let investigators search while he was away on a business trip. He never returned. As officers walked the grounds of Fox Hollow Farm, they began finding human remains, small fragments at first, then more. Burned bone, teeth, pieces scattered across shallow graves. The scale of the discovery became clear slowly. Over time, investigators identified remains belonging to at least 11 men. The true number may never be known. Baumeister fled the country. Days later, his car was found in a provincial park in Ontario, Canada. Nearby, police discovered his body. He had taken his own life. No confession was left behind. No explanation. Back in Indiana, investigators reconstructed what they could. Baumeister had used his home, his family's home, as the center of his crimes. He lived there while children slept upstairs, while neighbors drove past unaware, while trust insulated him from scrutiny. The most disturbing detail did not come from the remains, or the witnesses, or the police files. It came from timing. Some of the murders are believed to have occurred while Baumeister's family was sleeping in the house. The people who met him trusted him because everything about his life suggested he was safe to trust. And by the time anyone realized otherwise, it was too late.